Yes, I think that China is the most safest place for ladies. Really, I can go out at night at 3 o'clock alone by myself. And
So what don't you like about China? Привет.
Привет, привет. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Yulia. I'm also from Russia.
Oh, okay.
Came to China 1 year ago.
1
last
year
Yeah.
ago.
I came here to study Chinese because I was working in Russia and I didn't like my job, and I saw that I have to change something in my life, and I decided, why not China? Why not start Chinese, like learning Chinese, because Russia and China, they have good relationships, and so that's, I mean, I think that it can give me opportunity in the future in my career, so I like it
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah.
So how's your Chinese now?
Not so good. I actually passed the HSK4.
Oh.
Yeah, this summer, June. But I don't know. I mean, I can understand. I can write. I can read. But it's very hard for me to speak Chinese. Like, I mean, I know a lot of words and expressions, but I just cannot remember them when I'm talking Chinese. When I'm speaking in Chinese, it's very hard for me. Like, I can understand, but also the one difficulty we have is dialects. In China, it's so many dialects, like really too much. I mean, we live in Chongqing, and Chongqing has his own dialects, and they usually say 4 and 10 the same. They say 4. Like, how much is it? 44. 44 or 40. Like, 40. I don't understand. It's like 40. Like, what? It's 44 or it's 14? I was like, what is that? So it's hard for me, yeah. But the hardest part is talking and sometimes the dialects. 普通话, no problem, but dialects, it's awful.
Wow, interesting. Within 1 year, you passed HSK4. That means you are very good.
Thank you. I think I just did it for myself, actually.
Yeah.
I'm learning Chinese about 1.5 years, and I was thinking, like, what progress do I have? So the HSK test is the way to find out your progress. Do you have progress or don't you have progress?
Yeah. Wow. So before coming to China, did you know how to speak Chinese?
A little bit. I knew, like, hello, bye-bye, how much is this, how much is that, thank you, don't need. Or the main phrase I knew, it was, I don't understand, like, 听不懂. When I went to China, they were, like, my teacher told me, you have to learn this phrase because, like, 听不懂, 不好意思, 听不懂. Yeah, but I didn't know actually anything. When I came to China, it was very hard for me because I was preparing for that. But when you listen to the student books, you know, like the audio, like teen lessons, you understand, they speak slowly, they speak clear 普通话, but when you come into real life, and into real circumstances, like real life, yeah, it's just like, what are you saying to me? Like, and then it was 多少, or it was like,
So, like, what is the advice you give others who want to learn Chinese?
Patient. You need to be patient. Really, like, because pronunciation, you have to practice it almost every day, because you say one word wrong tone, it's absolutely different word, it's different meaning. So you have to be patient, you have to understand that you will not learn characters just by reading them and looking at them. You have to write them every day, day by day. There's no other way. There's just only way you write, that's it. Yeah, it's like my advice, because that's how I learned characters. I was like writing them every day.
Yeah.
So only like that you can remember them. Of course, right now we have technologies and people don't really like write, but still you have to recognize them when you're typing someone in Chinese, right? So like patience, write characters every day, practice.
Yeah.
Find a Chinese person who can like say 普通话, clear 普通话, and who can practice with you. Yeah, like step by step. Because in the beginning you can only say, oh, I like to eat that, or I don't like to eat that. You just
simple ways.
Yeah, in the beginning you cannot even say something. You can only say my name is, I have a friend, like I have a family, and that's it. But the more you learn, the more you can like speak freely. But it takes time also. You have to be very, very patient.
Patient.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Is China safe for ladies or females?
Yes, I think that China is the most safest place for ladies. Really, I can go out at night at 3 o'clock alone by myself and I will feel safe because no one will talk to me, no one will touch me, like trying to touch me or steal me or something like that. They will just like look at me, just like wow, I go around, but they will do nothing more. They will just maybe take pictures, but it's safe because in China almost everywhere there are cameras, safety cameras on the roads, and it's very like. When I was coming back from Russia, on our vacation, winter vacation,
Yeah.
in the airport, I already felt unsafe. I was already scared. Really, I felt so uncomfortable after China because I used to that here I can do anything, I can wear anything, and no one will tells me like you look like that or like that. No one will do woohoo. No one. In Russia or in Europe, there are some kind of situation. I've been in this situation. They're like,
Oh, really?
yeah. But here it's like, oh, there is a foreigner here. It's like, wow, so beautiful, and that's it. They will say nothing about your appearance.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. So in Russia, do they talk about your dressing?
Yes, in Russia there are more, I think, strict standards to the beauty. yeah, you have to be lady, I guess, and if you wear something short, there are some men who can behave themselves not really good. But it's not like all Russia. It's just
some parts.
and like small part of that, but we still have it, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. It makes you feel like not safe, and like it's like no, I don't want to, please.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Interesting. So what don't you like about China?
Crowd. Crowd. I don't like crowd. It's very crowded here because it's one of the biggest countries, and they're very loud. I don't know, they cannot be quiet. I mean, even at night, someone screaming, yelling, laughing. Sometimes I don't understand when they speak. They're arguing or they're just speaking because it's like la 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 la. But they're just speaking. They're not
Normal
arguing.
conversation.
They're
You
just
think
like,
they are fighting?
Yeah. You just think are they fighting right now, or is it just like the usual normal way to speak? That's what I don't like because I am a person who likes quiet time, and here there is no such thing as quiet.
Yeah.
You just have to how you say get used to it. I just have the also big problem here because a lot of people cannot speak English.
Yeah.
And also a lot of people, for example, in Chongqing where I live, a lot of people do not know how to speak Putonghua.
Oh, yeah.
Only a little percentage of people right now know how to speak Putonghua. It's really young people or kids, but the older generation, they don't know how to speak Putonghua, and they speak their dialects, and that's you don't understand. And sometimes it makes me feel like I'm doing not enough, that I don't learn Chinese. I waste my time. I mean, I learned Chinese for a year right now, and I don't understand what they're saying. But then I realized that it's not. Yeah, so I just don't understand. I mean, it's me or them. Then when I went to Beijing, and I understood that it's them. It's not me. It's just them. It's their dialect. And I guess that they can be impolite for me. They can point at you. Just a foreigner, and take photos. They don't ask permission to take photos. You just they can do sometimes like this, or just put it in your face and just come on, you can ask. I will take a picture with you. Just say can I take a picture with you? It's okay, fine, no problem. But don't put it in my face. That's I think I don't.
Very rude. Oh, wow, interesting. I thought Russia you have huge crowd.
Not so many. Yeah,
China.
I was thinking so too before coming to China, but then I came to China and I realized that it's not so crowded in Russia at all.
Oh, interesting. Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For being on this channel.
Bye bye.